Question 501. The pilot of your plane is unconscious, and the stewardess asks if you can fly the plane. What's the worst response you can give?
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Yeah. Same. Yeah, sure, I can do that.
I flew a kite once.
I thought I was flying a plane.
Say again?
You remember what movie that's from, right? That's from the movie Airplane.
What did you say, Amanda?
I said I thought I was flying this plane.
Badger?
Let me see. That can't be that much different from a car.
Sure.
Did
where's
you
the
see?
steering wheel?
Did you see the? They took a load of people that had a small plane license and put them in a 747 simulator and asked them to land the plane. Asked them to be talked down by the tower.
Yeah.
Not
Wasn't
one of
that
them
on
could do it.
Mythbusters?
What? Say again? Yeah.
Wasn't that on Mythbusters?
QI.
QI.
Well, QI talked about it, right? That's where I got the information from.
Mythbusters did it, didn't they?
Did they? I don't know. But the point being that these people knew how to fly a plane, and they couldn't. They couldn't get anything close to landing a jumbo jet.
Yeah, well, it's not really the same thing, is it? That's kind of like asking somebody with a powerboat license to drive an aircraft carrier.
Oh, entirely. It's totally different. But the point is, if the point of the test was that if they can't do it, the chances of someone with absolutely no skill whatsoever in flying planes is just not going to be able to do it. It's just not going to happen.
There was that guy, though.
Was there?
Yeah. What was he called? I can't. He became known as Sky King, I believe.
Isn't that
He
Phil?
was no. Just Google Sky King later on. He was a guy. He was an aircraft. He worked in an airport, but never actually flew the planes, and then stole one.
And did he manage to successfully land it?
Google it.
Fair enough. We have got. Nikki said, "I can fly a plane in a video game."
Yeah, I can do that. Well, actually, no. I most of the games I let a friend of mine fly the planes because I don't want the responsibility.
Yeah, I noticed that you seem stuck about 200 years before there were planes.
That's a good game, Matt. You should play it.
All I ever see is a guy running around with a flag.
Yeah, that's me. I'm the flaggy boy.
We lost Jen. Have you considered some sort of weapon? This whole flag
I've got
thing
a
seems...
sword. I literally, in that game, have a sword and a pistol.
And a flag that takes two hands to hold.
The pistol is a single-shot flintlock pistol, and it's very inaccurate. And the sword is half as long as the flagpole.
So use the flagpole.
Exactly.
Well, what if
good.
it's the sword at the end of the flagpole? Like, you got the flag up here, but the sword
bayonet
down there, so you can just, like, flip it around and fuck everybody up.
Then it becomes a polearm.
Oh, what now?
You can't do that with the king's colours.
Exactly.
Who the
You
fuck
can't
is the
stab
king?
someone.
What kind of douchebag country still has a monarchy?
William Great George.
My God, she's found something she can bitch at us about our country. It's horrific.
Fucking backward one
right.
like cast, Amanda.
We're all getting awfully close to having a monarchy ourselves.
Oh, just put a hood on him and then get him to go, good. Go through you.
Well, the good thing about having having a president is, it means that you won't become you don't have to be a complete idiot and become head of state just because of who your dad was. And I was like, oh shit, George W. Bush, what am I on about?
Hilarious.
Right. True.
It was
Nerdy-
by
nerdy-
the presidency in our country.
Welcome back.
What was the question?
I'll let me do the answer. Oh, the question was, the pilot of your plane is unconscious, and the stewardess asks if you can fly the plane. What's the worst response you can give?
All right.
Hello.
Right.
Hello.
I like
my- Hello, my
Inquisitive
name's Matt.
Quandary's response. Hell yes, hold my beer.
Yes.
Might it be? Yeah, sure. Hello, my name's Mad Mike. Too soon? Too soon?
Yes.
I got this.
I got this. Sure, I'll give it a crack. How hard can it be? Nerdy, I don't think we've got that
Which
much
of
time.
these buttons, which of these buttons is the intercom? All hands, this is the passenger speaking. Anyone know which button makes this thing go?
Joan says, what question is this? If I were the stewardess, I'd fly it myself. Excellent answer.
The worst thing actually could be Badger on the controls and someone saying, use the force, Luke.
Oh, that'd go brilliantly. I'd blow up the Death Star.
Plow into it. Seraphim says, I played GTA 5. I got this. I don't think I ever landed a plane in GTA 5. I flew a plane quite a few times.
That's the best answer by far.
Yeah, that's good, right? I've never managed to get the planes to work in GTA 5.
Oh, getting in them and flying them is easy. Nikki says...
I couldn't take off.
Then change the controls so it drives like a car.
I was flying. A friend of mine, he put a plane down for me and said, "Right, fly that." I went, "All right, I'm going forwards." Got to the end of the runway and went into the sea.
So the big challenge is getting into the military air base. You know, like flinging yourself over the fence to get into the military air base, and then getting to like the F5 or something before you get shot down, and then taking off. That's the challenge.
Use a tank and just drive in. I've lost
We've
where we
been
are.
doing it the hard way this whole time.
Yes.
I never thought of just like blasting through the gates with tank. I feel like an idiot now. God damn it.
To be fair, the tank is pretty much my solution to everything.
There's nothing that a good tank can't sort out.
Exactly. I've lost track of the chat. Nikki says, the better one is I play Kerbal Space Program. I got this. I wonder if we can go high enough to see the curve of the Earth.
Yeah.
I mean, there's fuck all chance I'm gonna be able to land this thing. Let's see how high we can go.
I want to see I want to prove the International Space Station is actually real.
See if we can fly up. I'm going to prove the air gets thinner and the plane's got an upper limit. Doc says, sure, I can fly the plane all the way to the crash site.
Is that really flying?
It's falling with style.
Yeah.
Falling with style.
Alias says, I've landed an aeroplane hundreds of times. He's got a pilot license. Can you land a 747?
How about, I once made a paper airplane once, you know.
Did it crash?
Yeah. But very gracefully so.
It's quite difficult to get a paper airplane to land.
No, they always land.
To land properly.
Yeah, but the problem is you need a remote control to get it to lower its wheels.
I used to have a little remote controlled, well, it wasn't little actually, it was quite big. We used to have a remote controlled airplane that we'd go, me and my dad would go out on the moors flying this thing around. And I was doing a loop and the wing fell off. And I quite successfully managed to get it back to the ground. It made this noise. And the other wing fell off.
I've crashed every quadcopter I've had. Quite spectacularly and often.
Oh, I had a fabulous remote-controlled helicopter once that if it went out of range of the remote control, if it went out of range of the controller, it would not stop. It would just keep going on whatever trajectory it was on. And so I flew it up into the air and it just kept going. I was there chasing it around, trying to get it back in range of the control so it would stop.
Right. Ooh. Next question.
I'm wondering if there's any meaning to the fact that we are now arranged so the men are on the top and the women are on the bottom.
That's right. I don't mind being on the bottom.
We arranged that way on the stream.
Is this Freudian, Dave, or something? Or...
It's fixed.
Dave, so disappointing.
Oh, Amanda's on top of me now.
Dave knows that I like it on top, so fix that.
Phrasing.
If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.